Sherm here, and welcome to Sherm's. That's the wrong intro. Hey there, Foundation staff. Sherm here, and welcome to SCiP-Dictation Live. This is the live stream for hanging out while I record SCPs or other SCP-related documents. Let me set up the live chat here so I can see you guys' messages. La 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 la. Got it. Pull up Audacity so I can actually, do the recording. Set it up, getting everything set up. All right, live chat ready. Audacity ready. Bananas here. Whoa. So today we're gonna go a little bit crazy. I'm gonna try and get a bunch of stuff done all at once. I've got 2 declassifieds in the idea roster, and then if there is still time after I finish recording those, I'm going to try and remaster SCP-231. SCP-231 is one of my oldest recordings, and it's beep 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 this, beep 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 that. But I did it in my very proper researcher voice back in the day, and I want to take another stab at it, do it with a bit of a creepier, angrier, grumpier voice, as well as finally adding music to it, because right now it doesn't have music. And to top it all off, I know that my 05 back then was an 05 who was sad about what they had to do, and he was sympathetic, like actually sympathetic to 231-7. So this time around, I'm going to go for a little more sinister. That way the whole, well, if you call it that, because remember, 231 is not just about rape. That's not the point. There was some inference of it being there and blah, blah, blah. But again, I can't stress this enough. The point is that A, the Foundation redacts information from themselves, and that's crazy. And B, the Foundation is willing to do the most horrible thing you can comprehend to save the world. Like, that's the point. Sad to say, the rape is secondary. It's just that rape is always very important, so it's hard for that to be secondary in any article that includes it. Which is why it was toned down in recent edits of 231, because Clef was like, look, this whole rape thing stealing the spotlight, it's not what I want it to be about, let me change that. So yes, it is, quote, the rape SCP, but quote, that's not the point. Guys. So, Declassified. We're doing 2 really short declassifieds. One of them is stupid short, so let's knock that out in 10 seconds, huh? Hey, Pinko. Yes, that is the scariest thing. The scariest thing is what that is. Okay, so literally because so many people liked the Keter video, the pronunciation of Keter, and I went to the how to pronounce Euclid video on YouTube, and the first 2 comments were like, I got here from the SCP Foundation. And it's like, okay, I thought we all could pronounce Euclid, but I was wrong. And I'm going to make that video. So let's knock that out in 10 seconds. You ready? From the top, 10 seconds of silence for our moment of Zen. And now we go from the top. Hey there, Foundation staff. Welcome to Sherm's Declassified SCiP Survival Guide. Today we're going to pronounce a word used all over the wiki. How do you pronounce E-U-C-L-I-D? Pronunciation-wise, we're going to say Euclid. Euclid. This word is based on the name of the great Greek mathematician Euclid of Alexandria. Really? That's the whole video? All right, that was a quick one. Thank you guys for tuning in to another episode of Sherm's Declassified Skip Survival Guide. If you like what we're doing on the channel, do that like, share, and subscribe mumbo jumbo. And if you really like what's going on around here, hit up the Site42 Patreon or the Site42 store and support the channel that way. See you next time, Foundation staff. Hello, Jack. Welcome. And yep, that's it. That's the whole video. Good job. We did it, team. Great success. All right, let's that's going to take like all of 10 seconds to edit. Hey there, Foundations. All right, so yeah, I'm just going to play that really quick and make sure that doesn't suck, and then we're going to be done. So let's chipmunk this thing, shall we? Chipmunk time.
Hey there, Foundation staff. Welcome to Sherm's Declassified Skip Survival Guide. Today we're going to pronounce a word used all over the wiki. How do you pronounce E-U-C-L-I-D? Pronunciation-wise, we're going to say Euclid. Euclid. This word is based on the name of the great Greek mathematician, Euclid of Alexandria. Really? That's the whole video? Alright, that was a quick one. Thank you guys for tuning in to another episode of Sherm's Declassified Skip Survival Guide. If you like what we're doing on the channel, do that like, share, and subscribe mumbo jumbo. And if you really like what's going on around here, hit up the Site42 Patreon and Site42 store and support the channel that way. See you next time, Foundation staff.
All right, there we go. That's the entire thing. We did it. That is round one. Complete. Okay, so put that in the Audacity projects. All right, so SDSSG Euclid. Okay, so that is in the can. I will edit that later. Now on to our second task for today's stream. This one's going to be a little bit longer. New Audacity project. Close that up. Yep, I summoned you all to the channel for this 7-minute video. Game over. All right, so next up, we are going to do the declassified for those community guidelines-ish thing that I'm doing. So basically, the how to not be a dick guide to the SCP community. So this one's going to be a little bit longer. A lot a bit longer. But hey, these are the unspoken rules of the community, but if they're unspoken, then a lot of people don't hear them and they might forget them and they might not do them, and don't be dicks. Don't be dicks. Hashtag don't be a dick 2017. All right, so from the top. 10 seconds of silence and meditation. Awesome. Here we go. Hey there, Foundation staff. Sherm here, and welcome to Sherm's Declassified Skip Survival Guide. I wanted to talk a little about drat. I can't do my own words. I wrote the script and still fucked up. Welcome to Sherm's Declassified Skip Survival Guide. Why is this so much louder than it normally is? Hey there, Foundation staff. Sherm here, and welcome to Sherm's Declassified Skip Survival Guide. Okay, well that's fine. That's not a problem. We're good. We're good. Moving on. Adjust this a little bit. There we go. Now I can see it. I wanted to talk about a little community philosophy today. Specifically, gosh darn it, I can't see the computer screen, so I can't even tell if I'm recording. There we go. I wanted to talk about a little community philosophy today. Specifically, I want to talk about how to be an upstanding member of the community versus how to be a dick. I'm going to split the community into 4 arbitrary categories. Variable 1 is whether you are a newbie or a veteran, and variable 2 is whether you are a goofus or a gallant. Remember, only you can prevent yourself from being a dick. Newbies. Many of us newbies come from different walks of life. Some of us are in our 50s with varying interests, but always wanted to become writers. 15-year-olds and really just like the creepy internet stories. Wherever you come from, if you feel new to the community, then I am calling you a newbie today. You are here to learn the ropes of the community, and here's the do's and don'ts of being an SCP Wiki member. A good SCP member follows basic internet forum protocol, i.e., don't be a dick. Be that, a good SCP member can fall into two main categories, the watcher and the creator. If you just want to be a watcher, congratulations, you're done. Being cool in the forums is all you have to do. Like what you like, don't what you don't, your presence is appreciated. If you want to be a creator, you have a couple more rules to learn. If you want to be a creator, you have a couple more rules to learn. SCiP Survival Guide. I wanted to talk about a little community fun. If you want to be a creator, you have a couple more rules to learn. Number one is actually pretty sweet. Bad work doesn't mean banned. If you tried your best and posted it to the draft forum, congratulations, you did your job and some veterans will be by in a couple days to critique and help you improve your story. Please take this opportunity to not argue and be a dick to those critiquing your work since they aren't paid to do this or anything. It's literally out of the goodness of their hearts. Related to that, the process of your ascension to authorship can be hastened by spell checking and doing a couple drafts of your work before sharing it. If your writing class wouldn't give you an A, it won't survive on the wiki in this day and age. But sure, I posted my work for critique and no one looked at it. I hear you saying that, hypothetical. Dang it. I typoed in my script. The creator, you have a couple more rules. And no one looked at it. It should be, I hear what you're saying. Oh, no, it's not. Damn it. I was right the whole time. But sure, I posted my work for critique and no one looked at it. I posted my work for critique and no one looked at it. I hear you saying, hypothetical newbie. Yeah, I've been there too. There are only so many staff members going live all the goddamn time. Once you finally get a good look from a staff member, not a good look, a fast look. Once you finally get a good look from a staff member, for critique and no one looked at it. I hear you saying. No one looked at it. I hear you saying, hypothetical newbie. So many drafts going live all the goddamn time. So many drafts going live all the goddamn time. Once you finally get a first look from a staff member, it's wholly possible you'll never get looked at again because there are too many new articles to get to. To combat this, you really ought to take these 3 steps to heart. Number 1, go over your draft several times before you post it. Try to make the article perfect before you put it up for critique. If you're only going to get crit once, better make it count. Number 2, make friends within the community. There are subreddits, Discord servers, and forums where you can post things and people will look at them. Especially if you have taken the time to become a welcome member of the community by chatting in those forums regularly and reciprocating by critiquing other people's works. It's almost like you're actually making friends, improving your critique skills so you can self-critique. My mouth got jumbled in sarcasm. It's almost like you're... I choked on my own sarcasm. Drat. Critiquing other people's works. Hey, Aussie. Welcome.
reciprocating by critiquing other people's works.
Other people's works. It's almost like you're actually making friends, improving your critique skills so you can self-critique better, and becoming a better member of the community or something. Crazy, I know. It's number 3. Did I say number 2 somewhere in this?
There are subreddits, Discord servers. Number 2.
Last-ditch effort. Oh, wait, number 3. Drat. Number 3. Most of the site staff is totally cool with being PM'd for a crit. Pick a staff member you see around the forums and link them to your sandbox. You won't be seen as a nuisance as long as you don't make a nuisance of yourself doing it. Don't spam people, just don't. When the critique finally comes, some days you'll receive the wonderful teacher critique, where they take the time to kindly explain their opinions and things they'd like changed. Sometimes you'll receive the grumpy teenager critique, where they just say, meh. If you're very unlucky, you might even cross paths with an angry bear critique, who seems to hate not only your work, but your very soul. It is in your best interest to be as respectful as you can to whatever flavor. Even the grumpy Gus's can contain some nuggets of writing improvement under their kind of a jerk exterior. Also, the critics aren't getting paid for this, so there's only so much goodness of their heart to go around in the first place. Getting right in...
I know. Number 3. Last-ditch effort. Most of the site staff is totally cool with being PM. Also, the critics aren't getting paid for this, so there's only so much to go around in the first place.
Getting writing critique and criticism is always tough, and you will need to have a thick skin. If your critic is actually being a dick, remember that being a dick back just makes you a dick too. Rather than being one of 2 dicks, just report them to a mod. As a final note to newbies, I want you to remember that the 2017 foundation isn't the same as the 2007 foundation. The same quality of articles aren't going to survive nowadays, and even new articles that evoke the Series 1 flavor are seriously better written than they would have been back in the day. Remember that you are coming in with the challenge of writing despite not having been here the whole time. It's rough, but with hard work, we can make our mark on the modern web. As for the veterans, I want to start by commending the staff, who as far as I can tell have embodied the mantras I'm about to preach. If you are comfortable enough to consider yourself a veteran, I'm referring to you as such today. You have put forth the effort I asked the newbies for, and you've created a community and creative writing wiki that the internet hasn't seen otherwise. As a teacher, dance instructor! Shut up, it's still a kind of teacher. I've had many students in my time. I liken the experience best to kung fu movies. I was rather proud of, rather than being one of 2 dicks. I'm very sad by how proud I am of that line. You don't laugh at your own jokes, but I'm sorry.
I've had many students. You've created a community and creative writing wiki. Dance instructor! As a teacher, dance instructor! Shut up, it's still a kind of teacher. I've had many students in my time. I liken the experience best to kung fu movies. As a teacher,
All right, I'm going to try a different sound for mocking myself as a dance instructor. Dance instructor.
dance instructor. Dance instructor.
That's better.
As a teacher, teacher. Dance instructor. Shut up, it's still a kind of teacher.
Cool. That makes that sound better. All right. Where was I?
They're hard to go around in the first place. Getting writing critique and criticism is always.
All right. There we go.
I liken the experience best to kung fu movies.
I liken the experience best to kung fu movies. The gruff, hates everyone teacher who only takes on students with a particular gift masters are super fun in cinema, but they are often very alone in their mountain dojos. If you want to build a community, as the SCP Wiki claims to be doing, you have to inject patience and kindness into your teaching style. After all, nobody ever took advice from somebody who called them an idiot. They just called the critic a snooty jerk and kept on posting X-Men skips.
The gruff, hates everyone teacher who only particular gift master their patience and kindness. Oh, nobody ever took advice from somebody who called them an idiot. They just called the critic a snooty jerk and kept on posting X-Men skips. Kung fu movies. The Kung fu movies. The gruff hates everyone teacher who.
There we go. Moving on. X-Men skips.
X-Men skip.
X-Men skips. Moving on. Part of my concern and reason for writing this essay is a sort of... Nope. I don't know who JonTron is. That means... I think I saw his videos linked somewhere once, but I don't know nothing else about that. Don't know nothing else about that. Part of my concern and reason for writing this essay is a sort of condescension aimed at newbies who claim Series 1 skips as their favorites. As if I know that those skips are poorly written, and any fans of SCP should appreciate the complex flavors of the later series skips. To this I say firstly, if a newbie wants to be a creator type, they will grow at their own pace based on how much they read and what kind of critiques they get on their writing. Do a good job teaching them, and they'll become veteran creators just like you want. At the same time, you still shouldn't look down on the casual fans who enjoy the Series 1 skips and never move on to the later series. Series 1 is simple, and sometimes we underestimate the power of simplicity and hitting one story to stick with a reader. It's hard to deny the Discord. Hi. Out of curiosity, what program is used to record your audio? I use Audacity. Do-do-do. Holy hell, it's holy hell.
That causes the story to stick with a reader.
What kind of legend, though? What kind of legend is he?
One emotion that causes the story to stick with a reader.
Rolling up, rolling up. What mic do I use? I use a Shure Beta 58A. It is the bread and butter of microphones. The only reason I know that is because for a while, and while I do this, I'm Googling my microphone to make sure I just said the right microphone, because life, I'm not a sound guy. For a while there, I was in a band. I sang with a wedding band out of Florida, and we played wedding and ballroom events, and we had a male singer, a female singer, and there were like 70 of us, but we sent like 5 people at a time to different gigs. So there were like 5 male singers, 5 female singers, a bunch of instruments, and we got separated so we could do multiple gigs. And I was one of the male singers. And yeah, Shure Beta 58A is the kind of microphone I use. Duets for days, duets all the time. We were so good. We sang all the best songs, the best duets.
Part of my concern in
Where was I?
story to stick with a reader.
Stick with a reader? The stories stick with readers? Why would you want that? It's hard to deny the emotional effect of 173 or 096. I can say that without stuttering. It's hard to deny the emotional effect of 173 or 096, even if we can tell a more stylistically complex version. Drat! It's hard to deny the emotional effect of 173 or 096. Even if we can tell a more stylistically complex version today, you can't deny the power the classics have. Beyond this, it bears repeating in the community the same way it bears repeating in this essay. If you treat a newbie like garbage, they aren't going to listen to your critique. This is double because we mainly communicate via text, one of the easiest formats for misinterpreting someone's tone and assuming they're being a jerk even when they aren't. And this brings me to my final subject, a place where both sides of this community need to not be dicks. Cold posts. Newbies, I know that it takes a while to get critique. I know that the grand idea you have in your head is burning to be shown the light of day, but just don't, please? Successful cold posts are few and far between, and they are typically the work of veteran writers who've gone over the idea multiple times themselves. A newbie throwing up a cold post with no critique is a recipe for disaster. Not every time, and if you are the golden boy who does the golden cold post, more power to you, but disaster a lot of the time. Speaking of disaster, veterans, we know these cold posts are going to happen. I can't claim to know the percent that didn't pay attention to the wiki rules versus lol being a dick, but I can say that you are probably supposed to be the mature one in the situation. That means following critique and deletion protocol, but also treating the cold post as legitimate and critiquing rather than mocking them. Insults don't help anyone, huh? And that's coming from me, a former Rocky Horror Picture Show performer, the Room enthusiast, and a giant fan of So Bad It's Good media. Sometimes these things are just gold mines of laughs, and you have to hold that shit in until you get to a more private location. Nobody's perfect, and I understand the need to cackle, but help the newbie first. Save the jokes for a private locale where you won't insult the author because, damn it, they just might be trying their best. Where's the line I messed up?
Until you get to a more private location. Nobody's perfect, and I understand the need to cackle, but help the newbie first.
Help the newbie first. Help the manoobies! The manoobies need our help!
Need to cackle, but help the newbie first. Save the jokes for a private locale where you won't...
Are they doing it for kicks and giggles? I thought they were doing it for dicks and skittles. Help the manoobies. I mean, yeah. I mean, I'm not saying there's no need to be one of two dicks and skittles. Damn it, Yossi. Shit, yo. Bitter mixin'. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure 399 and 1000 were both cold posts. I don't know, but probably. And I'm definitely not saying never cold posts. What I'm saying is newbies should not just cold post. Cold posts should be done and done and done over themselves. They were the golden boys. I gotcha. Golden boys with the golden cold posts. And by the way, I just kind of riffed on that whole golden boy thing a minute ago, so let me go back and see what I said, because I'm not even sure what I said on the fucking recording. I started riffing.
Rather than mocking them.
Nope, didn't go back far enough.
Disaster. A lot of...
That's... Okay, this is kind of the area where I got off script.
Writers who've gone over the idea multiple times themselves. A newbie throwing up a cold post with no critique is a recipe for disaster. Not every time, and if you are the golden boy who does the golden cold post, more power to you, but disaster a lot of the time. Speaking of disaster.
You know, I'm not sad about that riff. I think I got the point across. Let me try that one more time.
Writers who've gone over the idea multiple times themselves. A newbie throwing up a cold post with no critique is a recipe for disaster. Not every time, and if you are the golden boy who does the golden cold post, more power to you, but disaster a lot of the time. Speaking of disaster,
Yeah, okay, I can buy that.
damn it, they just might be trying their best.
And I fixed that line that I messed up. And so, and so, and so.
Stick with a reader. It's hard to deny the emotional.
Da, 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 da. It's hard to deny the emotional.
Damn it, they just might be trying their best.
Damn it, they just might be trying their best. Whew, let me step down from my soapbox. Thank you guys for tuning in to another episode of Sherm's Declassified Skip Survival Guide. If you like what we're doing on the channel, do that like, share, and subscribe mumbo jumbo. And if you really like what's going on around here, hit up the Site42 Patreon or the Site42 store and support the channel that way. See you next time, Foundation staff. Yeah, that was the end of that one. Basically, veterans be cool to cold posts, and I mean, be cool as you can. Yeah. So, that is the end. He was the golden boy, Mr. Krabs.
Might be trying their best. Whew, let me step down from my soapbox.
So, that is the end of round 2 out of 3 of today's stream. We have 2 declassifieds in the can. SD, SSG. I need a good title for this one, besides Dicks and Skittles. Because one of 2 Dicks and Skittles is not a good title. But like, right now I've got it called How to Be a Better Newbie or Veteran of the SCP Community. And that's not really a... it's not really a great title. Like, it's really long and unwieldy. I need like the right title. How to SDSSG don't be a dick. Find a better title later. All right. Let's see right here. Doo-doo. Do-do-do, 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 do-do-do. All right, looking for the next document. Bah. Interview's over. Hooray. Na-na. Do-do. Type, type, type. Do-do. Okay, there we go. All set. Safari open. And so what you're saying is we need a t-shirt that just says, don't be one of 2 Dicks and Skittles. And then we need a shirt that's just the word holy hell, like all the way down the shirt. Like those cool designs where it's like one word, but it repeats all the way down and it's just holy hell. I can dig that. I think we might need to go into the design phase for a holy hell t-shirt. Oh, no. No, we have another idea. Get rid of that. It's not get rid of that. It's not important. Save that. It is important. Still SCP-231. Boom. Oh, just one word, holy hell, in the correct font. Oh, damn. There was an earthquake nearby. Now, nobody, not sidebar. Apparently, there was a earthquake several minutes away from me. Is everyone all right? Am I going to die? In California, yes. Down in San Jose. No, I don't want to look up the sports team, the San Jose Earthquakes. What the hell? Freaking Google, you're not helping me. That's ridiculous. Yeah, San Jose, California got hit by a 4.1 magnitude earthquake. In case you get your earthquake news from YouTube live streams, if that's a thing you're down for. Okay. I am also in Cali and didn't feel shit, so that's why I was surprised when the alert was like earthquake. I'm like, no, seems fine. Well, I hope everyone in that particular area is safe. Good luck, San Jose. I hope nothing broke. Get that off of there. All right. And SDSSG, don't be a dick, is saved. Excellent. So now, SCP-231, the remastering. We're going to remaster 231. It's going to be way scarier than it was the last time I recorded it. So let's get dangerous. Ten seconds of silence complete. Hope you all meditated. Item number SCP-231-7. See addendum regarding SCP-231-1 through SCP-231-6. Object class, Keter. Yeah, we're not done, Yossi. We're not done. We are still here. Because those two were short as heck. It's only been 40 minutes, and I'm not done yet. It's not over. It's not over till it's over. You were gone, and now you're not gone. You're like, oh, man, that was good recording. Good job, everybody. Peace. I faked you out. Gotcha. Da-da-da, da-da-da, da-da-da-da-da. It's the tab that is open. Here we go. Keter. Object class, Keter. Site and personnel requirements. Under special order of 05, boop, the following addendum is attached to the beginning of the file. Drat.
The following addendum is attached to the beginning of the file.
Keep on rolling. Cut it back.
Site and person. Order of 05, boop.
05, boop. The following addendum is attached to the beginning of the file for SCP-231-7. All personnel assigned to SCP-231-7 must rotate out for 1 month of psychological counseling after 2 months on site. SCP-231 is to be kept at an undisclosed location. All personnel assigned to SCP-231 will be transported there blindfolded from Site-19 by a route including no fewer than 7 different forms of transportation, including but not limited to aircraft, automobile, underground tunnel, and boop! Removal of the blindfold during the transport process is grounds for immediate termination. Personnel assigned to SCP-231-7 must undergo heavy psychological testing before being cleared to enter the site. Individuals must score at least 72 points on the Milgram Obedience Examination, be unmarried, have no offspring, and express nothing less than total loyalty to the Foundation. Normal psychological screening procedures against Axis II disorders are waived, so long as the Class D personnel in question has the mental capacity to carry out Procedure 110 Montauk as needed. Personnel who express sympathy towards SCP-231-7's plight and or express a desire to rescue or sympathize towards SCP-231-7 will be transferred to another project without delay. Any actual rescue attempts will be met with immediate termination. Personnel who have not served... Drat! Pabs is here. And apparently you can retract messages? I didn't know that was a thing.
Any actual rescue attempts will be met with immediate termination.
Immediate termination.
Order of 05. Boom! The following addendum is attached to the beginning of the file for SCiP-Dictation. Different forms of trans. Any actual rescue attempts will be met with immediate termination.
Immediate termination. Personnel who have served on the staff of SCP-231-7's containment team are not required to divulge that information to others.
Required to divulge that information to others.
Ah, same joke. Haha, guns. Yes. Good pinko. Turns out the 05 smell. All right. Where was I? Here. No, don't do that. That's the wrong move.
Divulge that information to others.
Divulge that information to others. Bump. Are not required to divulge that information to others. No official record shall be kept of the names of any staff assigned to SCP-231-7, nor will said service appear in personnel files of said staff. Nor will said service appear in the personnel files of said staff. Drat. There we go. Ba-ba-ba-da-da-da-da. Put it there. Plug it in. Keep it rolling.
Of said staff.
Of said staff. While on site, individuals assigned to SCP-231-7 will be issued concealing helmets with integrated voice changers to protect their identity. On-site staff are not to remove said uniforms in the presence of other staff members. Off-duty hours are to be spent in private quarters alone. 6 Class D personnel are to be assigned to SCP-231-7 each month for the purposes of carrying out... Drat, I ran out of breath. Hello, Ryan the Scar. 6 Class D personnel. Move on. Keep going. 6 Class D personnel are to be assigned to SCP-231-7 each month for the purposes of carrying out Procedure 110 Montauk. Violent criminals are not to be used for this purpose due to the possibility of accidental fatality during the 110 Montauk process. Whew, it takes a lot of... Hey, Blank Black's back. Takes a lot of breath to speak in this low voice, and I keep running out of breath at the end of the long sentences.
Violent criminals are not.
Violent criminals. We're on violent criminals. Gotta project from the diaphragm.
110 Mont. 11 Monk for the purposes of carrying out procedure 110
Montauk. Violent criminals are not to be used for this purpose due to the possibility of accidental fatality during the 110 Montauk process. Special containment procedures. Following repeated escape and suicide attempts, and based on the failure of containment for SCP-231-1 through 6, containment of SCP-231-7 amended to the following. SCP-231 is to be contained within a soundproof holding cell, adjacent to holding cells for 6 Class D personnel assigned for the purposes of Procedure 110 Montauk. Cameras will monitor. Those cameras will monitor.
Signed for the purposes of Procedure 110 Montauk. Assigned for the purposes of Procedure 110 Montauk.
Cameras. Cameras will monitor. Monitor is a word that I know, that I have said in real life. Cameras will monitor every inch of the cell at all times, and must be manned 24 hours a day. Malfunctioning monitoring systems will be... Malfunctioning monitoring systems? So I can't say it in a deep voice. I can only say it in a loud, obnoxious voice. Suck a fresa stinking fucking duper. Malfunctioning monitors. Malfunctioning monitoring equipment will be replaced without delay by psychologically screened staff. Doors will be magnetically locked, openable only by positive action by the control and monitoring facility. This includes all doors linking the main holding cell to those of the 6 Class D personnel. SCP-231-7 is to be kept restrained in a hospital. Hospital bed. To the hospital bed, not on a hospital bed. Word specifics. Accuracy is key. Class D personnel. SCP-231-7 is to be kept restrained to a hospital bed at all times, except for the purposes of... Try again. SCP-231-7 is to be kept restrained to a hospital bed at all times, except for the purposes of Procedure 110 Montauk. Hydration will be provided through IV drip.
Hydration will be provided through IV.
Yep, I stuttered that one too. Man, just having 231 issues. Hydration will be provided through IV drip. Feeding will be carried out twice per day through feeding tube by approved medical personnel who have not taken the Hippocratic Oath. Under no circumstances are narcotics, anesthesia, or other unapproved medications to be administered to SCP-231-7. Procedure 110 Montauk is to be carried out at least once every 24 hours by Class D personnel. During Procedure 110 Montauk, at least one security clearance for 231 staff member.
Security clearance for at least.
It's 4/231, but that's like a weird thing to say, not on text. It's a weird thing to say out loud.
During Procedure 110 Montauk.
During Procedure 110 Montauk. At least one security clearance 4/231. I don't like that. At least one security clearance 4231 staff member. Security clearance 4. Although if I imagine it as two separate things, like a level 4 member of the 231 team, that makes it make sense in my brain. Makes sense. At least one security clearance 4231 staff member must monitor the procedure by camera at all times, although the sound may be turned off if the vocalizations of SCP-231-7 become too distressing. Following the procedure, all Class D personnel must return to their holding cells or their explosive collars. Not their explosive collars, just explosive collars. They don't belong to them, they belong to us. And so do the D class.
Now must return to their
holding cells. Or explosive collars will be detonated. Let's cut that and put that in line. Follow that up with, no, stop messing up. Cool. Now this is computer voice. So I can do my normal sweet computer voice for this one. Data expunged per order of 05 boop on boop boop boop. Information moved to eyes-only document 231-110 Montauk. Access to 231-110 Montauk is limited to personnel with security clearance 4231. Description: SCP-231-7 is a boop female between boop and boop years of age with data expunged. SCP-231-1 through 7 were received. Frick. Not received, retrieved. Now let me listen to how these boops are working out.
Data expunged per order of 05 boop on will be detonated. Data be detonated. Data expunged per order of 05 boop on boop boop boop. Information moved to eyes-only document 231-110 Montauk. Access to 231-110 Montauk is limited to personnel with security clearance 4231. Description: SCP-231-7 is a boop female between boop and boop years of age with data expunged.
Okay, we're still going. That's not bad. There's so many boops. You just gotta like interrupt your voice for the boops and come back to it. SCP-231-1 through 7 were retrieved from boop boop following a police raid on a warehouse owned by an organization called the Children of the Scarlet King. See article on boop 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 in the boop boop newspaper. Police raid satanic sex cult saves 7. 24 hours after the rescue, SCP-231-1, real name, boop boop, went into labor pains, giving birth 3 minutes later to SCP boop boop boop, causing a boop event resulting in over boop confirmed casualties. Foundation personnel immediately took possession of remaining
over boop confirmed casualties. Foundation personnel immediately took possession of remaining.
So that's where things get lost.
Data expunged. SCP-231-1 through 7 were.
What? Oh, yes. Got it. That makes sense. Okay, we roll to the end where
Confirmed casualties.
confirmed casualties. Got it. We're still rolling. We're still rolling. Here we go. Foundation personnel immediately took possession of the remaining remaining SCPs 231-2 through 231-7. Got it. Foundation personnel immediately took possession of remaining SCPs 231-2 through 231-7, and, based on notebooks recovered from the cult, instituted Procedure 110 Montauk to prevent future occurrences.
Instituted Procedure 110 Montauk to prevent future occurrences.
All right, that's good. Hit there. Let's chalk that up on the table. Boom. Addendum 231-A. Addendum 231-A. Current status of SCP-231 units. SCP-231-1. Deceased. Boop, boop, boop. Killed during initial recovery operations while giving birth to SCP. Boop. See Casualty Report for Event 231 Alpha for more details. SCP-231-2. Deceased. Boop, boop, boop. Killed during attempt to remove fetus of second SCP boop specimen, resulting in immediate boop event. See Casualty Report for Event 231 Bravo for more details. SCP-231-3. Deceased. Boop, boop, boop. Self-terminated following a prolonged period of distress caused by shit.
Self-terminated following a prolonged period of distress caused by
Self-terminated.
occurrences. Addendum.
Oh, wait, no. We'll put a space in there. In fact, make that space bigger.
Future occurrences. Addendum.
Maybe not that big.
Future occurrences. Addendum 231.
Nice. Dude, shit. That's exactly what happened. Self-terminated follow. Prolonged experience of disturbances due to shit. God damn it. Okay, I'm back. I'm doing it. Self-terminated following a prolonged period of distress caused by implementation of Procedure 110 Montauk. SCP boop immediately underwent a boop event. See Casualty Report for Event 231 Charlie for more details. SCP-24, deceased. Boop, boop, boop. Attempted to administer SCP-500. Although successful in that all traces of SCP boop were expelled from the system, expelled remains immediately underwent a boop event, causing numerous casualties, including SCP-231-4 herself. See Casualty Report for FF. Drat. Boom. Boom, boom. Boom, boom.
231-4 herself.
231-4 herself. See Casualty Report for Event 231 Delta for more details. SCP-231-5, deceased. Boop, boop, boop. Botched application of Procedure 110 Montauk resulted in SCP-231-5 giving birth to SCP boop 1 hour later, which then underwent a boop event. See Casualty Report for Event 231 Echo and report on destruction of Site 231 ILEF.
And report on destruction of Site 231 ILEF.
ILEF? Site 231 ILEF.
Report for Event 231 Echo.
231 Echo. And report on destruction of Site 231 Aleph. for more details. Recruitment profile of class. Recruitment profile.
Website 231 Aleph for more details.
More details. Recruitment profile of Class D personnel was Recruitment profile of Class D personnel was revised to minimize possibility of a second botched Procedure 110 Montauk. SCP-231-6, deceased. Boop, boop, boop. Killed during escape attempt, aided and abetted by Agent Boop, boop, who had been exhibiting heightened stress levels due to prolonged exposure to SCP-231. Obtained possession of SCP, redacted, and attempted to use said weapon to rescue SCP-231-6 and SCP-231-7. Agent Boop was killed in the resulting firefight, but a stray round resulted in the termination of SCP-231-6 as well. Fetus of SCP-231-6's SCP Boop then underwent a Boop event. In the wake of this incident, O5 personnel voted by Buh. Still rolling, still rolling.
O5 voted by.
Oh, wait, is that a thing? Aleph is actually like Aleph? I thought it was Aleph. Especially because, like, Alpha is the other one, and that's like Aleph, like Alpha Alex. So Aleph or Aleph. Is it like Olive or Alex? Now I gotta find my way back. Where even was that?
Possession of SCP.
Oh, it was at the top before this next thing.
Site 231 Aleph. And report on destruction of Site 231.
And report of destruction. And report on destruction of that. And report on destruction of Site 231 Aleph. Now we'll cut this and add it to the top. And paste it and edit it in. All right, well, glad I had a live stream to tell me what the heck's up with Aleph Garden. Haha, hey Chris, way to catch up. Right, I guess it's still got a little bit left because we got all the weird 231 stuffs. Did I mess it up again? Like, is it not Aleph or Aleph? Now I'm confused. Aleph, 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 Aleph. So do I need the W is the question. Is it Aleph rather than Aleph? Aleph, 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 Aleph. Aleph. Nice. I did say Olive Garden. Yay! Cool. Get some breadsticks. Motherfucker. Delightful. Now I'm hungry.
By
All right, so we're cutting where I said that.
in the wake of this incident,
In the wake of this incident. O5 level personnel voted by unanimous decision to amend personnel policies. See casualty report for event 231 Foxtrot for more details. SCP-231-7. As of boop boop boop, SCP-231-7 is successfully contained at site boop. Addendum 231-B. Text of missive by O5 boop. All right, so we got to the O5 text. Now, what was I going to say before that? It was a good thing. Yeah, so last time I did this, I didn't even know there was a poem. Like, back in the day when I recorded 231, I didn't know there was a hidden poem. Now, the reason I thought of doing this remaster is because Eastside Steve put out a SCP-231. Due to this row, I decided to address some of the more prevalent points. Yes, Procedure 110 Montauk is as horrible as you have heard, which is why only Class D personnel are authorized to carry it out. Yes, it does involve brutal boop. No, assignment to SCP-231 is not intended to test your loyalty to the Foundation, your tendencies towards boop, or anything else. No, SCP-231 is not a punishment detail. Yes, there are staff members who have been on SCP-231 and have successfully transferred out by their own request. No, not everyone who's worked on SCP-231 is terminated upon leaving the project. Yes, staff members who have been assigned to SCP-231 are allowed to take a Class A amnesiac. Oh no! No, Class A amnesiac? Oh no. Oh no, a Class A amnesiac. Oh, that makes me so mad. That they're gonna give that person a Class A amnesiac person. Oh no, the DMs. The DMs. Yossi is sliding in the DMs. Ah, yeah, he's sliding in the DMs with poetry. That's my favorite kind of DM. How did you know? It reminds me every time I see Class A amnesiac. Like, I know that was like a standard thing people said back in the day, but it always makes me think of the show Scrubs with Johnny, the tackling Alzheimer's patient. Who am I? Like, freaking all. Class A amnesiac. Okay, damn it. Fine. Fine, Clef. This is for you. I'm glad you wanted some Class A amnesiac in your life. Okay.
are allowed to take a Class A amnesiac.
All right, here we go. Dear friends.
Assigned to SCP.
And what I'm going to do is, I already used my menacing voice for most of the skip. So for the 05, I am going to lower the voice a little bit to make it sound distorted. That way, it's not the same voice, it's more sinister. Okay, so.
Staff members who have been assigned to SCP-231.
231. Are allowed to take a Class A amnesiac before leaving the project if so desired. Yes, false memories are then implanted. No, none of the supposed methods for recovering or detecting false memories work. Yes, there are some of you who've worked on P231 and don't remember it. No, we have not given up trying to save SCP-231-7, but research in that field must be carried out with the utmost of caution. Based on the increased potency of each subsequent boop event associated with each subsequent SCP boop specimen, there is a strong possibility that SCP-231-7's boop event could result in an XK class end of the world scenario. This information is corroborated in notebooks recovered from the cultists. See document 7 Brides, 7 Seals. SCP-231 Adjunct B. No, putting the poor girl out of her misery is not an option. Neither is drugging her. She has to be aware of what is going on for 110 Montauk to work. Yeehaw! Ba ba ba.
231 are allowed to take a class.
Yeah, because my original 231 had the 05 sympathetic. Like he was like, oh, this is sad, but we have to do it. So now, this time around, I'm making the 05 a hard ass. And that's, so the entire skip is getting more serious. Researcher is already serious. Whereas in before, it was a very friendly sounding voice, because I thought friendly voice was scary when it was saying scary things, but it sounded friendly. So this is my idea for, this is the darker version of it.
110 Montauk to work.
One final note. The Foundation does many distasteful things in the completion of our mission, but our mission is important enough that the price is one we must pay. Containment of SCP-231 is one of our most dangerous duties, not because of any direct danger to ourselves, like SCP-682, but because of the danger that our resolve will fail, that we will allow ourselves to either... I gotta enunciate that a little better.
That we will allow. One final note. That our resolve will fail.
That our resolve will fail. That we will allow ourselves to either let down our guard due to sympathy for the suffering of an innocent, or that we will... I'm going to be excited to hold this up next to my old version of 231 and see how they hold up, like remaster-wise. This one's going to be better because I'm better at recording and I'm going to have like background music and stuff, but I'm still interested in like what it's going to be like when I do this like darker, edgier version.
Our guard due to
sympathy for the suffering of an innocent, or that we will allow ourselves to become monsters through the performance of monstrous acts. Just do your jobs and save the philosophizing for the shrink. Sincerely, 05. Boop! Alright, so this always weirded me out. Don't believe it when they say they're trying to save her. Why would they bother? They've got exactly what they want, exactly where they want it. So, I'm thinking that, like, that's a hacker putting things in. I've always wanted that to be like a GIF where it like typed out, but then it was deleted. Like someone's inputting that in and you spot them doing it, but then it gets deleted. So like, I don't know, nerd thoughts. But for our purposes, that's going to be like, it should be like hacker noises. Ah! So I need to put in some glitchy sounds, like computer glitchy sounds for this next piece. That way people are like, oh my god, they're sneaking something in.
Sympathy for the suffering of an innocent, or that we will allow ourselves.
So now this person, when I did this before, I acted like it was a whisper. And so this time, I'm going to say it like someone's hacking into the system. So I gotta completely change voices. What voice do I want to do for the hackers? Hackers! Don't believe it when they say they're trying to save her. Why would they bother? They've got exactly what they want, exactly where they want it. Gzhink glitch. Don't believe it when they say they're trying to save her. Why would they bother? They've got exactly what they want, exactly where they want it.
Don't believe it when they say they're trying to save her. Why would they bother? They've got exactly what they want, exactly where they want it.
Nice. And I'll put some like filters over that. So it's farewell, banana. Yeah, because there was the researcher who shot themselves. All right, so here comes the farewell banana. All right, so here comes the deep, dark voice again. Addendum 231-C. Update. 231-07's emotional response to procedure 110 Montauk appears to be reduced recently. Oh, no, this is another person. This person is not the same voice, it's a different voice.
They wanted.
Addendum. 231-07's emotional response to procedure 110 Montauk appears to be reduced recently, despite proper execution of said procedure, increasing danger of SCP undergoing a event. Two options have been proposed. I don't know what accent that was. I don't even know what I just said.
231-07's emotional response to procedure 110 Montauk appears to be reduced recently, despite proper execution of said procedure, increasing danger of SCP undergoing a event. Two options have been proposed.
Like, I don't want to take it out by like doing a bad accent because I'm so bad at accents. Okay. Like, I'll practice accents on another skip, but right now is not the time to practice. This one's got to be good. So let's just raise the voice a little bit. 231-07's emotional response to procedure 110 Montauk appears to be reduced recently, despite proper execution of said procedure, increasing danger of SCP undergoing a event. Two options have been proposed. Number one, development of a new containment procedure with higher emotional response than procedure 110 Montauk. Number two, administration of a Class A amnestic to SCP-231-7, allowing for a return to base emotional response state. Said memory modification is to be administered during execution of procedure 110 Montauk to maintain heightened emotional state following memory reset. Please advise, Dr. Boop! Addendum 231-D. Decision. Carry out option 2 at the first available opportunity. 05 boop! Addendum 231-E. Aftermath. Option 2 was carried out. SCP-231-7's emotional state returned to 100% efficacy. Dr. Boop Sounds like a German who learned English from an Italian. Because,
Dr. Boop
So this isn't the same doctor. No!
Option 2 was carried. Aftermath.
All right, so this is doctor number 3. The non... Option 2 was carried out. SCP-231- Option 2 was carried out. SCP-231-7's emotional state returned to 100% efficacy. Dr. Boop subsequently committed suicide due to heightened emotional stress. We'll continue analysis of... We'll continue analysis of efficacy. We'll continue analysis of efficacy. That's all, folks. We'll continue analysis of efficacy. Analysis of efficacy. Analysis of efficacy. Analysis of efficacy. Analysis of efficacy? The analysis of efficacy. What's the analysis of efficacy? What is the analysis of efficacy? Is anything the analysis of efficacy? Is there an analysis of... I'm going to die here. I'm just going to... Crouch under this camera. It's all over. I can't analyze the efficacy of this treatment. I can't analyze the efficacy of this treatment. I need to analyze the efficacy. I need to look at the analysis of the efficacy. The analysis of efficacy. The analysis of efficacy. The analysis of efficacy. It's because analysis is a weird word. Of, and there's an of before efficacy. So it's efficacy. It's efficacy. It's the analysis of efficacy. Efficacy. A fricassee. A suffering succotash. We'll continue analysis of efficacy of treatment. We'll continue analysis of efficacy of treatment. Dr. Boop. Addendum 231-F. Continued analysis of efficacy of treatment. After some analysis, I've determined that it is not necessary to perform memory modification every time procedure 110 Montauk is carried out. In fact, it is better to delay for some time before re-administering the agent. Analysis of subject 231-7's emotional response indicates that efficacy of procedure 110 Montauk seems to peak between the third and fourth performance of the procedure. The dread of anticipation of events seems to heighten emotional response for a time. Drat.
Seems to peak between the third and fourth performance of the procedure. The dread of anticipation of events seems to heighten emotional response.
All right. I was really mad when I saw that as soon as I successfully got through analysis of efficacy, the next addendum was continued analysis of efficacy. Because, And
fourth performance of the procedure.
Delete.
Fourth performance of the procedure.
Third and fourth performance of the procedure. The dread of anticipation of events seems to heighten emotional There's no D at the end of heightened. That's the problem I'm having. The dread of anticipation of events seems to heighten emotional response for a time before familiarity with the procedure begins to lessen the efficacy of treatment. My recommendation is that a Class A amnestic be administered once a week during procedure 110 Montauk. The calendar has been modified accordingly. Dr. Boop. Nice.
Calendar has been modified accordingly. Dr. Boop.
All right, that is the end of the article. Now we've got to do the poem. And I'm going to have to go through and, of course, edit all this and make it all spoopy. Spoopy. Okay. 419 subs. Yep, we're getting up there. All right, so the poem. The poem. What the poem? What are we doing in the discount server? Discord server. It's not discount. Answers. What am I doing? What are you doing? Is it? Yossi, what the fuck is this? What the fuck did you just send me? I'm so confused. What is that? What are we talking about, subs?